Major Gregory Keene continues the story from the boat landing beneath the house at Pittwater.
This seems to be my night for taking long chances. The first was in bearding Detective Inspector Murray on his own premises. I laid all my cards but one on the table. I kept back nothing but the location of our hideout. And I don't think his department will be after Sammy Rice much longer. The second chance was in taking so long to get back here for Sherry and Tom Cutts, when I knew the NightShade gang was closing in. But the chance I'm going to take now is the longest of the lot, and we've no more than 10 minutes to get it going. You see, there's a fair-sized launch drifting downstream towards us this minute. It's showing no lights, and whoever's aboard isn't making a sound. Well, we've no illusions about who's in it or what's likely to happen if we wait. And when I spotted it from the speedboat a few minutes ago, it was only about 300 yards away. So we have to hurry. I've just given Cutts the outline of what I want to do, and for once, Cutts doesn't like it.
Sounds all right, Major. Whatever you say is good enough for me.
But what about Sherry? She'll be safe if she keeps well down, right on the boards, in front of the engine.
Well, maybe.
Look, this is the chance I've been waiting for, Cutts.
Now, you know I don't ever argue the toss, Major. But this time I say we ought to get away from here for our lives, before that boat in the river gets down to the landing.
Cutts, I know what I'm doing.
Now, look, Huberman may have 10 men in that boat that's drifting down towards this landing right now, sir. If anything goes wrong, what chance will we have out there in the middle of the river?
I tell you, Sherry will be safe. Down out of sight in the front of the boat, what can...
The engine will give us some cover, I dare say, sir.
Well, I'll be handling the boat, Cutts. I'll keep the stern towards them when we hail. Actually, you're the chap I'm worrying about. You'll be exposed and taking the biggest risk.
Don't you worry about me, Major. Just so long as we draw their fire and Sherry is safe.
All right. Good man, Cutts. Come on, up to the house after Sherry. We'll give her a hand. By my reckoning, we've still about 7 minutes up our sleeve.
What did you make of it, Guzik?
The speedboat, Mr. Huberman?
Yes, the speedboat, you fool. You're supposed to have cat's eyes. We're supposed to be able to see in the dark. How many in it when it passed us just now?
Only one.
You're definite?
There's only one man in the speedboat.
I'd like to be sure whether or not we were seen. If we were, we'd need to change our plans.
How's he seeing us? He's going 40, 45 knots without lights. He's looking straight ahead. He doesn't see us here by the bank, close to the trees.
Yes, you're probably right.
We're going ahead the same, then.
Yes, we'll make no changes.
All them to the back. Luis Cortez to the landing. You and me and the others to the house.
Guzik and you others, remember, there's to be no shooting if we can avoid it. It's lonely enough here, but the less noise, the better.
Okay.
And the house is to be left with no signs of a fight. Keene and the others are to be taken quickly and disposed of when they're in the boat. We don't want to have to spend hours cleaning the place up.
But Keene, he's coming with us to Carlotta.
I'm glad that's finally penetrated. Again, if you want to say anything, say it now. We're getting close. Now in absolute silence. Well, all clear on what you're to do?
Yeah.
Good. If everything goes according to plan, by morning we'll have presented the local gendarmes with a completely insoluble mystery. 2 men and a girl in a speedboat are about to vanish from an isolated house. No one but we 6 will ever know when, how, or why. And if the tale were ever told, they'd say, oh, no, yeah.
Well, by my guess, they're not much more than 100 yards away now. And they're counting on taking us by surprise. No engine, no lights. Are we all set? Sherry?
I've all I can take. The house is locked up.
Cutts?
Ready when you are, Major.
Into the boat, then. You first, Cutts. Give Sherry a hand.
Go on, Cutts. I want to talk to Keene, just for a second.
Right you are, miss.
Look, we're pressed for time, Sherry.
Keene, do we have to do this? Couldn't we just go straight to Newport and not take this ghastly risk?
It's not as bad as it sounds. We'll be all right.
I will, but what about you and Cutts?
Well, it's worth it 100 times. Surely you can see that. I want them to think we're dead.
You're making sure they'll be right. Oh, come on. Let's get going.
Right.
Just one more thing.
We haven't time.
No, I don't expect we have. I don't expect we ever will have.
What is it, Sherry?
I was only going to say that I loved you. Give me a hand, Cuts. We mustn't make the Major late for his appointment with Felix Huberman, must we?
Boss, Mr. Huberman, listen. They're using the motorboat again.
Oh, keep quiet. Yes, I hope you're right. Can you see it, music?
He's coming out from the landing. Coming well out. Stern first. I don't see good. Boat's turning. Which way, I don't know yet.
I can't see a thing.
Wait. Yeah, he's coming this way straight for us.
Wolf, get your engine going.
But we don't catch them in this tub.
Get the engine going. They're all in the boat. We can cope right here on the river. Get this barge up the stream. Get them off. Come on, get going, you fool. Get this thing moving. They'll be past us. In trouble.
Yeah, sitting there not seeing us, having trouble with the engine, like ducks, yeah, Mr. Huberman.
Sitting ducks. All right, Wolf. We've got something working. Over to them. Now listen, all of you. Down below the gunwales, out of sight. If we can grab the boat, all well and good. But if they're suspicious and show fight, open up and let them have it.
They're drifting this way. Maybe we don't need any engine.
Hold it, Wolf. Hold it a minute.
Yeah, there's two. No, three. There's two in front, one at the stern.
This gets better and better.
Now there's one in front disappeared. Only one left in front at the wheel. Closer. And closer they're coming.
They've no idea. Like lambs to the slaughter. Music, get the Schmeisser ready. They've never heard a submachine gun on the Hawkesbury before. Let Keane catch on to us, and they will tonight.
They're close enough for a burst already, Mr. Huberman. I'm giving them a burst. I'm making sure.
Wait till you can be sure of them and keep quiet.
Hey there! Is that a boat in there? By the trees, is that a boat? Hey there!
That's Keane.
Is there anyone on board over there? We need a hand!
Keep quiet. Hasn't the faintest idea it's us.
Hello there, what's your trouble?
Our motor's conked out. Could you give us a tow back to the landing?
Can't just get started again?
No show at all. We're only back a few 100 yards. Could you give us a tow?
Okay, mate, you'll be right. Hang on till I get me engine going.
All right, hold it, Wolf. Let them drift over. Music.
Now? With the Schmeisser, I get them from here. I'm not missing.
Hold your fire. I can still get Keane alive, and I want the cruiser sunk, too. Only open up if they try to make a run for it.
With no engine, how are they making a run for it?
Here they come. They get set. The Tays and Gorse get set to go over the side and into their boat when they're right alongside us. Only a few minutes now. Here they come. About 20 yards away and drifting all the time.
All right down there, Sherry?
Uh-huh.
Cuts. How many can you see?
Only two of them, Major.
One's Huberman.
Keep the stern to them, can you, Major? Gives me a better shot.
Sorry, can't without the motor. Just have to do your best.
We're getting close.
I want to make sure.
If they were going to open up, they would have by now.
What do you make it?
No more than 18, 20 yards.
He's not going to start his engine. He's going to let us drift right up. That's good. Can you stand another 30 seconds of it?
The hairs on the back of my neck will never lie down again.
I don't mind, but we're going in closer.
We're in a current. It's no more than 15 yards now, sir.
Right, I'm going to count to 10. Listen, Sherry.
Yes.
Roll yourself up tight. Get your knees up under your chin and keep right in the center of the floor. The engine will protect you because I'll head directly away from them.
14 yards, Major.
I'm going to count 10. If they haven't cut loose by then, I'm going to start the motor. And when I do, duck.
That flaming motor better start, Major.
Yes, hasn't it? Cross your fingers, Cuts. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Gorse, ready? Cortez? All right, they're inside 15 yards. If Try to make a move, Cusick. Open up. You can't miss.
Not with this smiter. 10 slugs each they're getting. What's it?
It's a starter motor.
Yeah. I'm open fire.
If their engine starts. Now! Let them have it, Cusick, now!
Yes, I know what you think about it, but that's what I wanted and planned for. They have to believe what they're going to read in the papers tomorrow morning. I want them to be certain, with no doubts or reservations or hesitancies, that the three of us were killed by the fire of their submachine gun tonight. I want them to relax. I want them to send Nick Barnes off to Singapore to finish his impersonation of me. I want them to open a chink in their armor, because when they do, I'll be there with the long knife, waiting.
Keen meets Inspector Murray again in the next chapter of this story of intrigue, Deadly Nightshade.